Belarus has vowed to repay its debts for Russia's electricity. Minsk missed its payment due overnight, and Moscow has now cut off the electrical supply to the country. Well, Belarus is suffering one of its worst economic crises, with prices rising and the currency plummeting. Well, RT's Sean Thomas has more details on this. Sean, what lies behind all of this? Just how bad are things in Belarus if it's struggling to pay its bills?
Well, Kerry, it certainly is an interesting situation inside the country. Just to give you an idea, the economic minister, Nikolai Snobkov, actually made some very disparaging comments earlier today in a press conference in Minsk. He said that he is sorry that he did not shoot himself and that he feels personally responsible for the economic situation in Belarus at this moment in time. Now, those could have been off-the-cuff, dark humor-type comments, but still, if someone of that elevated status inside the country is saying such comments, it does give you an indication as to what's happening on the ground. Let me paint a little bit of a picture of that for you. People are lining up to try and get their hands on U.S. dollars or Russian rubles because the ruble inside Belarus has devalued to such a great extent that people are trying to buy basic commodities like salt, TV sets, food, things that they can use for a trade and barter system, things that they can use that won't devalue, that they can trade amongst themselves, that will work better than the currency itself. Also, the energy prices are so high, gasoline is so pricey inside the country that taxi drivers are saying that it costs them more to pay for gas than the fares that are coming in. So basically, they're doing a public service job as opposed to a job that will earn them any sort of income on that. Now, one of the speculations about this is that there were elections in December. Of course, Lukashenko got an incredible percentage of the vote, to the point where people around the world criticize those elections, say that they were rigged. But just before that election, in October, one of the things that Lukashenko did to possibly buy the vote of the people is to raise the wages of everyone in the country twofold. That means everybody was making twice as much as they were. There is speculation that this move is exactly what devalued the ruble inside the country, causing the current economic situation. So right now, people living in Belarus, they don't have a lot of money. In fact, the money that they do have isn't really worth anything. So they're trying to go to a trade and barter system at this moment in time just to make ends meet.